Hello everyone, and welcome back to Aetherfall. Last time, we began explaining the Pantheon of Thinking in the game. These 7 different virtues offer players unique powers and dialogue options when following their path, providing different role-playing opportunities with each choice. To clarify, only one way of thinking can be taken past the first level. Also, I wanted to make the diagram of which ways of thinking coexist and which are diametrically opposed, which can be seen now. Some may be used with all, such as fortitude, and some are much more divisive, such as insanity, so it's important to understand and adjust the allotted benefits of these paths. If fortitude can be used in more ways, its benefits should be tapered back for balancing the game. Making sure a game is balanced is one of the most crucial parts of making sure it is fun. Now, without further ado, let's dive into the end goal of each of these paths: how to become an archpriest of a way of thinking. Each path has its own final quest that triggers when your character achieves the highest attainable level. Upon reaching this, other followers of the belief will mention that you seem to truly understand the core value and mention what you should do next. Much more immersive than just getting a notification of it. This will start whatever associated quest there is for the way, and culminates with becoming the leader of that way of thinking. Now, let's start with the roided up way of the bunch, might. With strength being everything, the obvious choice for this is a weightlifting competition held by the best strongmen in all of Aldera. You'll have a week or so to prepare for the competition, increasing your strength and technique as much as you can before the event. On the day of the competition, you have 2 options. You can either compete honorably against the other strong men and women, learn more about them, and even become friends, or you can choose to be a meanie and cheat, sabotaging the others through food poisoning, bribing, and whatever means you can find to ensure your victory. This dishonorable way of competing will show up for each event that's applicable. Now, if you lose the event, you can always try again later on, having to wait until the next competition occurs. However, if you win, you'll receive a trophy that you can use to decorate whatever place you go home, as well as officially becoming the Archpriest of Might, a title that earns you great respect and a new unique attire. Yes, I'm actually serious about this attire. I think it'd be hilarious to wear. After receiving the title, and when alone, you'll come face to face with none other than the God of Might himself, a deity that looks exactly as you would think. Raktos, as he is named, wishes to discuss your victory. If you competed honorably, he'll congratulate you on the victory, and using his power, anoint you as his champion, blessing you with increased strength and a hammer capable of destroying enemy armor and sending smaller enemies flying. However, if you cheated to win, Raktos will look at you with disgust and banish you from his path, stripping you of your title as champion and revealing your treachery to the others, who will beat you up until your character is unconscious. You won't be allowed to ever compete again. Next up is the Path of Clarity, which I initially struggled to figure out what a good final test for this would be. At first I thought, what if the player just had to sit in an open field or something for a whole day and do nothing, like literally nothing? Then I realized that would be the dumbest thing to do. Do you know how boring it would be to sit in a video game for a day, doing absolutely nothing? So I realized what the player should do instead to become Archpriest: a chess tournament. Very similar to the weightlifting competition, you'll have the opportunities for sabotage, but will only truly become the Archpriest if you legitimately win the competition. It may seem like an odd thing to have in a video game, a chess tournament, but offering players different activities to do outside killing and looting adds a nice layer of casual fun to the RPG world, and is seen in some critically acclaimed games such as Red Dead Redemption and Fallout New Vegas with their cards. Upon winning the tournament, you will be talking to Kosis, the goddess of clarity. You'll receive a unique headwear that enhances your powers, allowing you to stop time for longer and see highlighted enemies through walls. Next up is philosophy. For this, I felt that nothing personified achieving peak philosophy more than a debate of morals and ethics. So, upon reaching the highest attainable level, you will be considered one of the best minds in Aldera, the equivalent of a Diogenes, Socrates, or Kant. you'll be invited to take part in the age-old discussion, is man inherently good? The idea came from my girlfriend after an episode of Community, which is a great show and you all should watch it, it's on Netflix. You can choose either side of this debate and go against the top philosopher in Altera, Theta. This debate will require a great amount of detail to its options and writing, as well as requiring a high speech skill. If done right, it should allow you as the player to reflect on actual moments from the game, such as seeing people come together to fight the Omen. It may even be appropriate to have an actual philosopher help make the dialogue for this debate, so it can be as realistic as possible. Upon completion, you'll meet Philocela, the god of philosophy. You'll be rewarded with an increased speech and the Cloak of Law, an item that boosts both diplomacy and damage, providing balance to the user who wields it. And that will conclude the 3 tournaments that you can do in the game. The Tournament of Might, Clarity, and Philosophy. I want to keep this video short so that it could be digestible for everyone, and so I have to do less editing per video. So, I'll see you all in the next part when we discuss peace, fortitude, instinct, and insanity. Until then, this has been Brian, and I'll hope to see you all there. Bye for now.